to teach a parrot how to talk. Scripts and invisibles. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The phases of the life of an airport child as it fades and it fades and it fades. It won't be easy. You'll think it's strange when I try to explain how I feel. That I don't need your love after all that you've done. The family that doesn't fade, doesn't fade, doesn't fade. You won't believe me. All you'll see is a girl you once knew. Although he's dressed up to the tens, at sixes and sevens with you. The airport child, an internet escort that dresses up to the tens, high heels, skimpy skirts or shorts, a top, a coat, and a bag, pulled aback financially by the same Don't Cry For Me Argentina world to family, and a fail at feeling comfortable with or around them, dressing more, less, at sixes and sevens, trousers or shorts, sandals, and a shirt, or something warm like a sweater to put on. I had to let it happen. I had to change. Couldn't stay all my life down a hill. Okay, 27 rollover. The airport child, said to be the internet escort, living down a hill. Both meanings, a slope down from Rollover Vestbal and Roskivais Vestbal bus stop, and kicked to live down a hill as very much the same faction Don't Cry For Me Argentina, builds up houses, flats, 10 floors or more or less, 7 floors, and lives up the hill. Looking out of a window, staying out of the sun. The internet escort, said to be the escort since 1998, and toppled as the internet escort in 2018, two decades apart. Looking out of a window, the London Embassy, Stockholm, Sweden, 2019, and looking out a window, Uka 27, the internet escort, waiting for clientele to call and come in. Staying out of the sun, keeping indoors, waiting for clientele to call and come in. Not being able to go to restaurants, sitting by restaurant stools and counters or windows. So I chose freedom, running around, trying everything new. Walking around Copenhagen shopping street, shopping, looking at items to buy, internet websites, internet shopping websites, walking around the city, trying out cake, shopping bags. But nothing impressed me at all. I never expected it to, and nothing impressed him at all. He never expected it to because he was under attack. On and on and on. Internet websites like Light in the Box keep changing as he looks at them, and supermarkets change what's on their shelves or counters. Markets in Africa change or empty what they have on sale. Supermarkets in Africa change or empty what they have on sale. And the same thing in Denmark. OTR2, Aftermath, Beyonce, Jay-Z. The same faction, Don't Cry For Me Argentina, fulfilling its prophecy. And finally, invisibles around, a fallen, calculated airport child, and an internet escort said to be the internet escort. A sin and and a sin, both meanings. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Argentina, the country he has met in Denmark. Language school, Glostrup VSK. Language school, Copenhagen. I walk on the rails, or I walk along the rails. Argentina, say to Emma Uphill, formerly called Emma Komagum alumni. 75,000 Danish kroner denied through name ID or e-box money transfer and payment. The tax authority and Denmark, the tax authority and Uganda. His best friend Bruce Murungi, Uganda, a tax authority and formerly a hostel, Makerere University Business School. His best friend Eric Day Paulson, Randy's apartment, Glentivy 3, Glostrup, Copenhagen, and a clear-cut situation, clear-cut the music group Uganda Navio. The truth is I ran and left you. The runaway child, runaway gal, Alicia Keys, music. Havens constantly under attack. The first one, not so much with his involvement or memory, said to be able to remember a Charles Bukowski or Bukowski kind of awakening. A Marstrand Park, a Marstrand Beach. His enemies hosted all in one apartment. Will he be able to win? The narcissistic father, the uncle and dean and head of psychology department, the bank queen that goes back to being the psychologist in psychiatry, a triangle so tight, haven after haven constantly under attack. All through my wild days, all through your wild days, my sad existence. They've been partying and he's had a sad existence. Movies, series, TV actors, TV actresses, and the elevators sent down. Draculas and counts, different factions, grim cries and education institutions. Can he win this sad existence? Can he fight can he fight his way out of this sad existence? I keep my promise. Do keep your distance. Cars on the road, living along the roadside, El Chapo, Netflix, Jose Torres, the narco and narcotics, South America. It's impossible to make a podcast without the sound of motorcycles and cars and pausing in between. Possibly that's as well intended for the bigger, stronger, towering faction that is Don't Cry For Me Argentina, Evita, Madonna, and Glee, the music series or the musical that has actually maybe been around Emma Uphill as well, failed at having a smartphone and being able to ace, yet ace is one of the headaches to his awakening. Charles Bukowski or Bukowski has been here as well, and so has everybody at Marstrand Park Beach or at Marstrand. And are they friends? No, they've hosted all his enemies in one apartment, and they have had his enemies post up pictures of the types of apartments different races get to be invited into. And Emma is black, so it was a Marstrand, and his best friends being the bald heads, a picture, and Irish Flower and a maple leaf on top, a meal with Michael Anderson, the Metro Copenhagen, and the Solvaroth females looking on. Ireland, Irish, and finally an Irish embassy in Kololo along Prince Charles Drive, a slope down or away from Prince Charles Drive. As Emma moves and wanders around Kampala painfully. To be continued.